Good morning, students. This is Lohit Ramaske, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Srimati Shivaya, Government First Grade College, Avada. So, dear students, in this session, I am going to cover the topic called law of demand and characteristics of law of demand, as well as assumptions of law of demand. So, in the previous sessions, we covered the meaning of demand, the demand curves, and as well as the determinants of demand. We covered. Um, and schedule of demand also we covered. So let us understand what is the law of demand and how it works and what are the assumptions may take place in the market. First, we have to know the meaning of law of demand. So the meaning says that the law of demand states that higher the price, lower the demand, and vice versa. Vice versa means the lower the price, higher the demand. Then the things remain constant, the other things. So other variable things are the factors which influence the demand. So those things should remain constant. So it may be called as ceteris paribus. So here the other constant remains constant except price and demand of a product or services. So it is called law of demand. Or in other words, the law of demand states that the other things equal, demand varies inversely with prices. So ಬೇರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳಿಕೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Let us see the characteristics of law of demand. So the first characteristic of law of demand is that it states that demand varies inversely with price, not necessarily proportionally. So means if there is a proportional changes, so the law of demand works do not works, but it works only inversely with the prices. Whenever there is slight changes in the prices, so there is no much change in the price. A slight changes only in the demand. So when there is a high change in the price and in demand level also, there will be a high change. Means the demand increases. Then the second characteristic of law of demand is an independent variable. So here price is an independent variable. So means the demand is depend on changing in the price level of a product or services. Whenever there is a price changes, the demand changes according to this law only, the law of demand. So the demand is depend on the prices. The quantity of demand is decided based on the changes take place in the price of product or services. Then the law of demand depend on certain conditions, but at the same time, the law of demand is dependent on other conditions also means the other variable things should not be changed. The income level, the taxes, personal preferences, and as well as the population size, the fashion, the technology. So many things are there which are all come under the certain conditions. So they need not to be changed. So then only we can say there is a existence of law of demand. Let us see what are the assumptions of law of demand. The first assumption of law of demand is there is no change in consumers' income. So if there is a change in consumers' income, if the price of particular commodity has increased, the consumer may buy more number of products even though there is a high price. Means here the consumer's income is also increased. So the law of demand says that whenever there is a high price, there will be a decreased demand. But in this case, if the income of consumer is increased at that time, even though there is a high price for product or services, the consumer will buy the products in more numbers. So we can say there is no law of demand here. So this is the first assumption of law of demand. Then the second assumption of law of demand is no change in consumers' taste and preference. So consumers buy the products and services with his taste, habits, and preference as well as passions. These elements should not be changed. So if there is a changes in these elements, the demand will not decrease. So because the consumer have a habit of buying a high priced product, even though in his lower income he is going to buy high priced product only. And if consumer have a preferences of other products, so that means from existing product to another product, he is going to move or shift his mind to buy the other products. So if the consumer having a fashion now of buying latest techniques, latest unique products, so then he will move from the existing product to other product and the demand will decreases. So hence we can say the law of demand will not be applicable here. Then the third assumption of law of demand is no changes in consumers' fashion. So if the commodity concern goes out of fashion, so that means the commodity which is regularly bought by consumer, if it become out of fashion, outdated, so then the buyer may not buy more number of that particular product, even the price is less. So he may shift his preference to other products where he can get the updated quality fashioned products. So the law of demand will not be applicable here. Then the fourth assumption of law of demand is no change in price of related goods. So here the consumer will buy the related products along with the main product. They are substitute products and complementary products. Complementary products is inseparable from the main product. For example, bike and petrol. Substitute products are the alternative products or goods, so it can be used as alternative to the main product. So, for example, tea and coffee. Then, so the demand for particular product also changes. So the consumer is going to be have the other choices and other preferences. So to study the demand tendency of a particular product assumes that there will be no changes in prices, demand for the substitute products and as well as complementary products. So if there is a changes take place, the taste and preference and buying habit of consumer towards that main product will changes. Then the law of demand will not applicable here. Then no changes in consumers' expectations or no shortage of supply. Here the consumer should act according to the market conditions. So if the consumer expects further increase in the price level in future, he will demand more even though the present price is high. So if the consumer expects that in future the price of the product is going to hiked or increased, then he will demand more number of products at present with high price only, the present high price only. Or it may become vice versa. If consumer expects or predicts that in future the price of product decreases, So he may not buy more number of products because he may get a number of products in future with lower price. So the law of demand will not applicable here. Then the sixth assumption of law of demand is no changes in population or demographic characteristics. So population or demography is all about study of population. So the population size involves age group, sex ratio, and different categories like density of population, number of men, number of women, married, unmarried, employed, unemployed, high income, lower income. So many categories categories are divided in demography or population. So there will be a more demand even though the prices are more whenever there is a size of population increases. Then if the size of population of the country decreases or less, there will be less demand even though the price are low. Means the people will buy only up to their only for their requirements. So the law of demand will not work here. Then the next assumption of law of demand is so no changes in ranges of goods available to the consumer. So here the consumer will buy the product regularly or for a long time. So the company may introduce the products with different ranges, different prices, different qualities, and different features because there is an innovations. They are always research on the existing products, qualities, features in order to satisfy the consumers. So with the updated features, with the added features, the companies may introduce the product into the market. So the arrival of new variety of product in the market will change the consumer's preference. So if the consumer is going to change his preference of buying products at different price level, he may buy more number of product or less number of product, then the law of demand will not work and it's not applicable there. Then the next assumption of the law of demand is no change in government policy. Here, the level of taxation and fiscal policy of the government should not be changed. That means they remains the same throughout the operation of law of demand. So changes in the income tax, for example, may causes changes in consumers' income. So if there is a high income tax, the income of the consumer become low. If there is a low income tax, the income of consumer increases. Here, the commodity tax levied by the government leads to distortion of consumers' preferences. So because if the on commodity, the government levy higher taxes, automatically the manufacturer will put higher price for their product. And when there is a high price for the product, the consumer may not buy more number of products, then the demand will decrease. Then, whenever there is a higher income, the consumer buy more number of products with high price also. Whenever there is a lower income of consumer, the consumer may not buy high price product. So all these things happen. So the law of demand will not work here. Then the next assumption of law of demand is no changes in climatic conditions. So this is natural thing. It cannot be predicted, but we can't say that there will be no changes in climate condition. Definitely, it will changes. So climate changes also affects the consumption and purchasing option and spending habit of consumer. So if there is a changes in climate condition, the consumer do not buy product even the prices are low. So means the consumer will buy the products based on season or based on change in climate. So he buy more for summer products during summer season only, not in rainy season. He buy more number of rainy season product during rainy season only, not in summer conditions. So even though there is a prices are low, means so in rainy season ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಕಾಲದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಗಳ ಬೆಲೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ law of demand ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ whenever there is a price is low, the demand will be high. Here, the other thing is that climate condition. So it is changed. So hence the law of demand will not be applicable here. So after all this discussion, we'll come to know that the law of demand is not applicable in few situations. They are change in population. So every time or every year or so after certain times, the population is going to be changed. The density of population, the size of population is always changing. And whenever there's a change in population, so there is a change in demand, taste and preference, spending habit or income level of people also changes. So then the law of demand will not work. Then change in taxes. So either taxes imposed on commodity or taxes imposed on income of consumer, it will affect the demand level by having effect on prices of the product, by having effect on the income level and buying habits, spending habits of consumers. Then change in fashion. So the consumer always prefer to buy the fashioned product with latest technology or latest features. So if the consumer start to search with this fashion, so here that law of demand will not work here, because if consumer want to buy fashion product with high price, then even though there is a price is high, the consumer will buy more number of products, even though there is a high in prices, high in prices, because he has a fashion towards that product. So with this, I conclude my session. Thank you.